Breaking news! Well, somewhat breaking news. You can now buy Snapchat spectacles online. I mean, I guess you could always buy them on... Whatever, let's get to the video. Hey, what is going on, everybody? Aaron here from Break the Internet, and welcome back to another Snapchat video today on the channel. Now, obviously, as you can tell by the intro of the video, you are now able to buy the Snapchat spectacles online. And what I mean by online, like you've always been able to buy them on like Amazon and eBay from the people that bought them from the machines themselves and were reselling them for more money. But now Snap.com, if you go to Snap.com, you can actually buy these for retail price of $130. And I know I've never made like an actual review video on the spectacles, but the reason being I got them really late as opposed to a lot of people that already made videos on them, and I would just be repeating information that I'm sure you already Googled when they first revealed and when they first released from Snap. So this video is not going to be a review of these bad boys right here. It's going to be a video of should you actually buy these things. And to figure out if you should buy a pair of these bad boys, we're going to go over a couple different things in this video. Number 1 is going to be price. Number 2 is the battery life. Number 3, connectivity. Number 4, ease of use. And number 5, the actual quality of the snaps that you get through this thing. Starting us off is the price of these things. Now, if you go to snap.com, at the top right, there should be a button that says buy now, and then you can actually pick the color of your spectacles. So they have black, coral, and teal, of course, and you can buy any of them for the $129 off of the website. When these things were first talked about and they said that they were only going to be $130, my mind was blown. Like the first product from Snap Inc., I really thought that like camera sunglasses, putting them on, like I thought that they were going to be upwards of like $300, $400. So seeing that there were only $130 really made me want them even more. So really at that price point, you can't go wrong for everything that this does, which brings me to the next point, which is battery life. I'm not gonna lie, the battery life could definitely be better. Being an active Snapchat user, obviously I want a product that's able to last, more than a day of charge. Now, unfortunately, if you're very, very active with these things, you're gonna have to pop them in the charging case a couple of times throughout the day. Now, when I went to New York, I was using them nonstop. I wanted to get a POV, a first-person point of view the entire time I was there, and I had to charge it at least 2 or 3 times in the day. But if you're not as active as I am, and you maybe only wanna use them 2-3 times a day, you can go maybe a week or 2 without even charging these things. Battery life for someone like me is but like I said, if you don't use them and you don't plan on using them that much, you could easily last a couple days without charging it. Now, I'm spoiled because really all you have to do is get these spectacles, put them back in the charging case, and the charging case itself will charge these bad boys like at least 5 times. But the only thing with it is it's kind of bulky, but like I said, I'm spoiled. I could easily put these things in the case and then put the case in a backpack, but all I want to do is carry these around and just put them on. Next point is connectivity. Connectivity with the spectacles is very easy. All you have to do is make sure Bluetooth is turned on your phone. You go to the spectacles section in settings within the Snapchat app, and then you click the button on the top of the actual glasses and you look at the screen. Couldn't be easier, right? Yes and no. The problem lies is when you turn off Bluetooth on your phone. For my personal cases, sometimes I don't want to connect to my car or I don't want it to connect to a certain speaker. When I do that and turn Bluetooth back on, maybe when I get out of my car or get out of range of the speaker, sometimes it will reconnect to spectacles automatically and sometimes it won't. So that leaves you having to go back into settings and then click the button at the top again, look at the actual code on the screen and reconnect it that way. Connectivity, I give about a 6 out of 10. It's not a huge deal, but it could be the difference between you actually capturing the shot and not. From connectivity, we go to ease of use. Now, once you have them connected, this piece of hardware is very easy to use. You only have one button. You click it once to start recording, and then you can hold down once you're in the middle of it to get it to stop recording to actually get maybe like a 2 or 3 second clip rather than having to go through the entire 10 seconds. Other than the button on top, you can actually tap the side of these to show the battery life in a little ring. Now, the thing that with this is it's a little bit buggy sometimes. Sometimes you have to shake it to get it going, and even in this video, I can't even get it to work. So it's a little bit buggy. I don't know if I like broke them somehow, unfortunately, but sometimes that's a little bit buggy and I can't even, there it is. Finally got it going and it shows that I have half-life battery. Hardware part is easy. One button, one tap on the side and you're golden. The real problem is in the actual app section. In the app, there's so many different settings. There's so many different things you can do. One of the main things and one of the main problems that I see with the app is it takes a long time to import the snaps. And I think that's what takes most of the battery life away, is when you take multiple 10-second snaps and you go into the app and have to import every single one of them, it takes kind of a long time. And then when you're in there, you can either save them to memories, you can save them to your camera roll, you can send them them to your story after you edit them a little bit, and that sometimes gets a little bit overwhelming, especially if you don't know the core functionality of Snapchat without even using the spectacles. So you have to go through to these different menus and these different settings and all these different places to just add something to your Snapchat story. And then if you want to export it into your camera roll and then upload it on Instagram or Twitter or Facebook, what have you, you're left with this circle video with this kind of unattractive white outline, and then the functionality of the circular video and being able to turn your phone to see different point of views is taken away. So to be able to get rid of that white outline and then the functionality, you have to put it into an external like editing program, enlarge it a little bit, change the aspect rate. Like, it's this long whole ordeal that not a lot of people are not only gonna not wanna do, but might not even know how to do. And that finally leads us to our last point, which is quality. Now these things upload in 720p into Snapchat. The only thing about that is when you upload it to Snapchat, it only stays in 720p if you just upload the spectacle snap. Once you start adding text and emojis and colors on your spectacle snaps and you send them to your story, it's going to make it really grainy and dilute the quality by a lot. Now, when I say a lot, I mean a lot. I'm gonna try to find some examples to show you, but it gets very grainy, and to the point sometimes I've uploaded some snaps of the spectacles and they look fine when I upload, but when I watch them back, it's like you can barely tell what's happening in the Snapchat, unfortunately. So that's something that hopefully they'll be fixing in the next couple updates. And it's funny that we're talking about updates because specifically a couple days ago, there was an update that said that it is going to upgrade the quality or fix some quality issues with the spectacles that were uploaded to your stories. And unfortunately, it really didn't help. And with all of that being said, I hope this talk about spectacles and from a user point of view has helped you figure out whether you want to buy them or not. Now remember, keep in mind, they're only $130, so it's not really that crazy. I mean, if you have a birthday coming up and you're a little bit younger, then maybe that, or if you have a paycheck coming up and of course tax returns are coming soon, maybe $130 might be worth it for you. But if you're in your house and you're only really taking snaps of your cats and your kids and stuff like that, maybe not the best thing for you. But if you're constantly on Snapchat with your phone and you're asking yourself, how can I do this and record hands-free at the same time and show different perspectives and from a first person point of view, then maybe they're for you. Personally, I love these things to death. I'm not getting endorsed or paid to say any of this. With my personal experience, I've been snowboarding, skiing, hiking, skating with these things, and there's really no other way to show people what you're seeing first person without like putting these things on. Like, obviously there's a camera right here looking everywhere that I'm looking, and there's no better experience than getting the first person point of view and being able to record snaps hands-free. Anyway guys, I hope this video has helped you make a decision or not. If it did, then please let me know down in the comment section below. Also, if you enjoyed this video and you want to see some more videos about spectacles and Snapchat and all that good stuff, please leave a big like on this video. Shows the support, gets this video out to so many more people out there in the YouTube land. Anyway guys, my name is Aaron from Break the Internet, your #1 stop shop for Snapchat tips, tricks, updates, and everything you need to know about Snapchat and of course all social media. Of course guys, as always, enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll see you next time.